I was employed at a prestigious financial firm in New York City, surrounded by exceptionally talented individuals and led by a brilliant boss whom I deeply respected. One day, I approached my boss to share my ambitious plan to start an online bookstore. He took me on a long walk through Central Park, listened intently, and eventually remarked, "That sounds like a great idea, but perhaps it's better suited for someone who doesn't already have a great job." Note: this moment highlights a common dilemma faced by aspiring entrepreneurs. The risk of leaving a secure and successful career to pursue a vision that others may not fully grasp. It's a reminder that bold decisions often defy conventional wisdom. You see, in life, you can settle for a job, pursue a career, or find a calling. When you discover your true calling, you've unlocked something extraordinary because that's where real fulfillment lies. About 25 years ago, I had a conversation with Jeff Bezos. He told me, "Dave, I want you to invest in my company." I asked, "What are you doing?" He explained, "I'm starting a bookstore in my garage and putting it online. People will buy books there and I'll ship them out myself." He then made a bold claim. "If you invest, one day I'll become the richest man in the world with a company worth over $100 billion. Note: Bezos' vision seemed absurd at the time. This anecdote demonstrates the power of belief and the importance of seeing opportunities where others see limitations. It's also a testament to the transformative nature of innovation. At the time, the idea of 100 billion seemed laughable. Even nations didn't have such wealth, and our national debt hadn't reached that figure. I couldn't take him seriously. Yet, while I scoffed at the idea, Bezos believed in his vision, applauding himself for taking the right steps at the right time. "Pursue what you're passionate about," he said, "and don't chase fleeting trends." Choosing to follow your passion often means walking the less traveled path, which is rarely easy but incredibly rewarding. Looking back, I realized that attempting and failing wouldn't have haunted me as much as never trying at all. Ultimately, I chose the uncertain path, driven by a desire to follow my passion, and I'm proud of that decision. As a young boy, I was an avid inventor. I crafted an automatic gate closer from cement-filled tires, a solar cooker from an umbrella and aluminum foil, and alarms to prank my siblings. My innate curiosity fueled my desire to innovate and create. Note: this reflection emphasizes the importance of nurturing curiosity and creativity from a young age. Childhood interests often provide clues to one's true passions and future pursuits. One phrase I hold dear comes from the military: slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. This principle applies to every endeavor. Taking deliberate, calculated actions leads to meaningful progress. You receive gifts in life, but it's your hard work and choices that define your success. For instance, you might excel in math. That's a gift. But pushing yourself to master it and applying it to solve complex problems requires effort, and that effort is a choice. Be grateful for your gifts, but take pride in your choices. Each of us has the ability to shape our life stories. It's not our inherent talents that define us, but the decisions we make. You can opt for a life of comfort or one of service and adventure. At 80, which will you take greater pride in? Note, this question forces introspection, challenging us to evaluate what truly matters. A life of purpose and meaningful contributions often outweighs fleeting comfort. There's never been a better time to be alive. The world is brimming with opportunities and innovations. How will you use your gifts? Will you let inertia guide you, or will you follow your passions? Will you adhere to conventional thinking, or will you chart your own course? When faced with challenges, will you give up, or will you persist? Will you act with kindness and build something meaningful, or will you settle for being clever at the expense of others? Every time you empower others to unleash their creativity, you're contributing to something remarkable. If you're fortunate enough to have a career that aligns with your passions, cherish it. Many settle for jobs they don't love, but true greatness comes from loving what you do. As Jules Verne, Mark Twain, Galileo, and other visionaries would attest, there's no better era to embrace your potential. Your life is a blank canvas. The choices you make, not the gifts you were born with, will determine the masterpiece you create. I hope, by the end of this video, I've earned your like and your subscription. Thank you for watching.